Greetings, Gemstones. It's your boy, Templeton Page Taylor, with my Johnny mug. Go check out his channel. I'm getting back on here because I want to say I am very, very sorry for being out of the loop for so long and leaving you guys high and dry and giving you some false hopes, because I've done this before where I've come on here and I've said, hey, look, guess who's back? I put out a couple of videos and I didn't do anything for a long time, about 2 years. And I really like being on here. I really enjoy being on here. There was a lot of crazy things that were going on. Social media was one of them. Apparently, every platform I was on, TikTok, Facebook, Insta, even tried Telegram. And I kept getting all these people who kept saying, oh, well, I've got this picture on you, or I've got this thing on you, this, that, and the other. And I just kind of got tired of all that. So the first thing I want to tell you is this is the only platform that I'm on right now. And with the whole social media deal, I was just like, you know what, that's enough of me being on here. I'm tired of all these random people, applying, subscribing, being my friend on all these platforms. And then these are people I don't even choose to. Like TikTok, people just follow you, for example. But a lot of people, even on Facebook, were like, oh, I know who you are, and I know this about you, and I'm going to post this on the news. Saying they got pictures of me. One of them said I had another family somewhere out in Canada. I've never been to Canada. Well, I visited there years ago when I was a kid. But more like the far east side, like the St. John area of Canada. And yeah, that's right. As you can hear, someone's in the background right now. And even though I didn't really, talk to those pages and things like that, I didn't talk to those people or anything else, I pretty much just got tired of seeing a lot of the same messages all the time popping up on there. So I've completely deleted all social media. Absolutely. All I have is just YouTube now, and I'm good with that. And that's what I prefer to have, is just YouTube. With that being said, I've also had a little man, a 2-year-old, which is another reason why I was gone for 2 years. And, raising a family and trying to work your normal 9 to 5 is not the easiest thing to do when you want to make videos on here. And with all that going on, along with my job, actually did do some changes. Hours were cut, so having to, rearrange money and all that other stuff. Just your typical life things going on. Had to fix my van and all that other stuff. Help out with other things going on here around the house. It was just kind of tough to really find the time to make these videos, and sometimes also a little bit of a break. The first couple of months were great, but I really wanted to get back into this, and it just got harder and harder with everything else going on. So I wanted to say that part about it as well. Morning coffee. There's been a lot of video game stuff. There's been a Nintendo Direct. Recently, there's been a State of Play, which I need to really catch up on and watch that one. I haven't seen that one yet. The Nintendo Direct, obviously, they're pushing things more toward the Switch 2. And if I didn't have other game systems, I would be okay with getting a Switch 2, but we've already got 3 Switches in the house. My daughter's got one. My wife has the Animal Crossing one. I've got the Zelda one, which I actually got for free. I ended up trading in a bunch of video games and going to GameStop, and I ended up getting about $350, almost $400 worth of credit. Didn't think I'd get that. I was expecting maybe 25 or 30 bucks. My daughter wanted to get Tears of the Kingdom. And so we got it, and she's been enjoying that game ever since. But I asked the guys there, I was like, well, do you guys have an OLED Switch? And this is about a year or so ago. And they're like, well, yeah, we do, but we can't really say it. We have it. You can't tell anybody about it. When I first got it back then, which I did, I kept it mum's the word, you know. So again, I've had it for well over a year now, and I'm good with that. I'm good with the OLED Switch. I like the bigger screen, you know. I enjoy playing games on there. It's more vibrant. I really, really like it. And of course, I have my PS5, but I've got the digital version. And my PS4, which I would like to stream again. The PS5 is more my personal gaming system. I want to enjoy that for me. That'll be my personal thing. But my PS4, I don't mind streaming those games. I'll probably go back to doing that again. And I'll see which games that I've gone through. I got to go through my video games reviews that I've done or what I've said on my channel and see which games I got to do. I know I got to redo Ys 8, obviously. I was at the end of that one and things corrupted. I want to get that one going again. At least I want to do that one. And obviously, you know, we're good with the systems that we have. We like the games that we're playing, and I think that's just going to be it. There's really one game that I want, which would be Metroid Prime 4. I love Metroid Prime. That's my favorite game series, my favorite game of all time. I really enjoy Metroid, although I have a lot of Zelda stuff. It's kind of ironic. There's not really a whole lot of Metroid things that I got, but I really enjoyed Dread. Dread was fun. That was a really, really fun game. Another game I've recently been playing a lot is Monster Hunter Rise. I've gotten back into Monster Hunter Rise. I do have Wilds for the PS5, and I enjoy that very much. The mechanics are great. But a lot of people have all their cozy games. You know, obviously Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, you know, a lot of other farming sims come to mind. But for me, Rise is my cozy game. I know this seems kind of funny because you're fighting monsters and it's stressful and everything else, but I think what makes it cozy for me is the before fights is what it is. So, you know, getting everything set up and taking your time to get your loadouts going and everything else. And I really enjoy that. And then seeing the the responses of the monsters when I fight them. I actually fought a level 5 master rank. Again, I'm not very far into the game. I'm only level 5 master rank. I think my hunter rank is 170, I believe. And I fought a monster on a level 5 master hunt rank. And I've never fought a monster that's ran away so much before. Usually they'll run away once or twice during the hunts. But this guy ran away 5 times. That was insane. I've never experienced that. And it really made me feel powerful, and it was very fun, because it's like, yeah, I'm coming after you. And I've never done so many knockdowns either, where the monster falls over. If those who never played Monster Hunter know what that means. It was great. It was amazing. I felt so powerful in the game. Just by messing around and taking my little time to set up my loadouts. It was very, very fun. I've also been playing Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and I'm really enjoying the story of that game, you know. I really enjoyed the first one. Fallen Order was very, very fun. But this one, I feel like I'm more getting a closer relationship with Cal. I'm really feeling for the character, you know, and understanding like what he would do to, well, as they say in the game title, survive. And I'm enjoying the gameplay. I really feel like I'm a more powerful Jedi. And that's probably because I put most of my skills in the Force abilities. My concentration, my telekinesis is maxed out. So I really feel like an awesome Force user. I feel a little badass, I'll be honest with you. And that game has been a ton of fun. I'm liking the fighting stances. To me, the dual blade is always going to be my favorite fighting stance. My second favorite is going to be the dual wielding, the double bladed saber. That one's really fun. Strangely enough, the dual blade, the two sabers is fun. I really enjoy playing with those. The double-sided lightsaber is my second favorite, but I play that one the most. Single's also really fun too. It really makes you feel like a Jedi with a single-bladed lightsaber. It's really, really cool. I like the customizations of BD and everything else. It just feels more like a Star Wars game to me as a single person. Like, this is what I would do if I was a Jedi surviving in a universe like that. You know, I would do whatever I can. If I got to change up my ways, then that's what I do to, well, survive and, you know, realize the world's going to change. So I'm going to want to change with that. It's just an amazing experience for a single player game to me. And I like playing a lot of single player games, especially growing up in the 90s, 80s and 90s, being born back then. And it's just so much fun because you had to entertain yourself, play a lot of games yourself, you know, or couch co-op fighting games are fun too. But these are my games. I love single player games, of course. Another game that I've been playing on the PS5 is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And man, I tell you what, when it comes to playing that game, at first it wasn't as fun, and the story was really all over the place. I was very, very disheartened, I guess you can say, by what was going on, because first you start out as Zack, and then you go back to Cloud, and back to Zack, and you're literally playing two timelines at the same time that are eventually going to merge. And I wasn't really big into that. I'm not really big into the Zack parts, but maybe after Chapter 9, things will get a little bit better. I'm hoping. I'm enjoying the story so far with the regular cast and crew. And playing that one, respecing all my characters, now understanding how the gameplay goes and everything else, I'm having a ton of fun with that one more so than anything else. I'm really trying my best to really get through that one first, because I believe the third Jedi game won't come out until around 2027, if I read something correctly, but I could be off. I could be wrong about that one. Excuse me. And there's been a lot of talk about the final installment of Final Fantasy VII now. So since there's a lot of talk, I'm guessing it might come out probably maybe later next year, probably fall of next year. I heard of a Wolverine game coming out fall of next year too, so who knows? We'll see. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, talking about video games, of course. Another video game that I've been playing on the Switch is Mario and Luigi Brothership. And I've been playing that one with my daughter, my 9-year-old, and we've really been enjoying that. And she really likes the gameplay and everything else. And she's really getting into the story. I'm realizing that the story is taking quite a bit of time to kind of push through and get to the nitty-gritty and the meat and potatoes of it, but it's been fun playing that one with her. You know, we've really been enjoying our time. She is more so just a fan of playing games with me, and that's been a very interesting experience, but it's also been a very fun experience because we actually did play a game once together. We played the game Unraveled together. That was fun. It was challenging, it was fun, and it was the first game we ever beat together. And it's going to be a memory that I'm going to have in my mind for the rest of my life. And I'm hoping this can be another one that we can beat together. That'd be great to get into a pattern, you know, just some kind of thing where we actually play games together and we beat them together. You know, obviously games that she likes and everything else. And she really does like Unravel. We've played that one a couple times, and we'll probably play it again because I really enjoy playing that one with her also. As for the missus, she really enjoys playing a lot of cozy games. Obviously, Animal Crossing is her go-to game, but she's really into games that she's comfortable with. Puzzle games is another good one with her. She's a big fan of Peyton's Corner, so shout out to Peyton's Corner right there, because the missus really loves your channel. You have a lot of great cozy games. She just hopes you would do more Switch games, but understands why you do cozy games for other systems as well. So, you know, Peyton, keep doing your thing, and, you know, my wife will just enjoy the Switch cozy games since we're Switch players. Now on to the anime aspect of the channel, which That's what I'm going to be bringing up. That's one thing I noticed about my channel, which was kind of bad. I put out there that, hey, I'm going to do anime and I'm going to do video games. And my channel has not really done very much of either one of those, which is why I'm getting back into anime. I got my Crunchyroll account back. I couldn't pay for that one for a while because I was doing the premium, but $20 for one app was getting kind of expensive. So I ended up having to cancel that one, pay a few different bills and everything else, and now I went back to it and I have the single $7.99 Crunchyroll, so I can afford that one, so that's even better. With that being said, I have gotten into watching a lot more anime. I recently finished season 1 of Solo Leveling and season 1 of Kaiju number 8. I'm getting back into Dr. Stone and watching a bunch of other animes as well. The Rurouni Kenshin anime that came out in 2023, I'm watching that. I was a big fan of the original way back in the 90s. I had every single tape. Yes, VHS tape. And I want to do a lot more reviews on those anime and the games that I'm playing as well. Right now, I might just start out with putting some videos out and saying, you know, what I like about these games and what I like about these anime, before I really give a review on basically my thoughts and opinions on them, because I have thoughts and opinions on these games, as we all do, because everybody does. And I just want to get back into the root of what I was wanting to share with you guys, which is a combination of anime and games. Not just anime, not just games. I want to do both, and I want to continue doing both, and I want to start, actually that's the word, start doing both for everybody, so you guys can actually enjoy this channel. I know I've done other updates in the past, but I want to feel like, I do feel like this one is very, very important, because I really am motivated to get back on this channel. It's kind of like me being more motivated to take better care of myself. I've been a little down on the hygiene aspect, I'll be honest with you, and I've gained weight before in the past, but I've really been focused on exercising these past 4 or 5 months, because I do have hernias. And then ironically enough, I also work in a mailing place, so, you know, I'm doing heavy lifting while I have hernias, and that's not a good combination, I know, but these exercises have really been helping me out a lot. And because I've been focusing on these exercises and focusing on being healthy, I also want to focus more on this channel. I want to get back onto this channel. I want to share with you guys, you know, my passion. I really like playing video games. I like watching anime, and I want you guys to share this experience along with me. So I am going to be doing my best to really, really get these videos out on this channel. Now, obviously, it ain't going to be an everyday thing, because I've got family and I have to do all the editing and everything myself. I don't have a team. It's just me. So that does take a little bit of time and effort to do all that kind of stuff, but I'm really going to do my best to get these videos out as soon as possible, if anything. Ugh, coffee. So good. So good. Not when it's cold, though. Ugh. I know this video is not very long at all, but I did just want to say one more thing, which is thank you all for who have stayed with me on this channel, on this journey. I know it's not the best of channels that's out there, and I don't have the most amount of subscribers. In fact, I've actually lost quite a few since I've been off of here. And I am just thankful for those of you, again, who have stuck around. And again, I am sorry for taking so long for getting back on here, but I am working on some videos. I am doing my best to get these out here as soon as I can for you guys. And just thank you all for being the hidden gemstones, being the gemstones that you are, because in my eyes, you're all gemstones to me. So I want to thank you very much for just waiting for me to come back, because I can finally say 100% that I am back. I'm just going to be taking a lot longer to work on these games and everything else and trying my best. And I'll even do my best to try to get onto my other channel, and I'll stream my PS4 games when I'm able to. And I just want to have fun on here, guys. I really do. And I want to enjoy your company, and, I want to hear your comments and things of what you have to say and how you love to do things. What games you like to play, and are you more of a retro guy? Are you more of a modern day gamer girl? Do you prefer old school versus new school? What is your kind of genre of game? I want to hear all of that, and I want to share all of my experiences with you as well. So, as always, Gemstones, thank you for joining the channel. I love the fact that you guys have stayed with me. You guys are amazing. And as always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I've been in the chair. Usually I say it's back to the chair, but right now I'm going to be leaving the chair. And I will see you guys in the next video.